Allow life to work itself out. Go with flow. Allow life to work itself out. Go with flow. Hi guys, I'm Mitch and welcome back to my channel. Allow life to work itself out and go with flow. What do I mean by that? How I see life like an ocean. When there's a wave, when there's a big wave, when there's just big waves happening and you're trying to fight against the wave, the water will drown you, it will kill you. I think we've all heard that if you find yourself in the ocean and there are like waves, the best thing to do for yourself is surrender. Do not fight with the waves, just relax and surrender. The waves will take you to shore. And that's how I just see life. What I mean by go with flow is that surrender to life and allow the waves to take you back to shore. Because when you're fighting against the ocean, you're trying to fight against the tides and the waves, that way too strong, they will drown you, they will kill you. That's what I mean by go with flow. We have no idea why things happen the way they happen in the grand scheme of things. No idea, none. Things always happen the way they should happen. We are all connected. What I do is going to affect you. What you do is going to affect the other person. We are all connected, and that's a concept that's very hard for people to grasp, even for me. I'm sure you guys, this is not the first time you're hearing this. We truly are. What I do has a ripple effect on everyone. What someone does has a ripple effect on everyone. We just don't know. We just can see from an overviewing eye why things need to happen the way they need to happen in the grand scheme of things. I don't know if it's a quote in the Bible or what, but it talks about like humbling yourself before God. What does humbling yourself before God mean? Humbling yourself before God is stop thinking you know better, because God knows all and knows all the why. So stop thinking you know better, because the universe knows all and the universe knows why. Our perspective is limited and incomplete. The knowledge we have of God or the universe is limited, so we do not know everything. God, the universe, is the greater power in control of everything. And also that in the grand scheme of things, only the greater power understands why things happen the way they do and how they all are connected to the universe. We have no idea of that, right? We don't know. Our perspective is incredibly limited. It's incomplete. It's skewed at times. We just don't know. So that's why sometimes you have to surrender to situations, you have to life, to the waves, to the tides, and just have faith. Give it to God, give it to the universe, and be like, I'm just gonna have faith and I'm going to trust. I'm going to trust that as hard as this thing that I'm going through is, it's for the best. There's a bigger reason, there's a bigger mission, there's a bigger purpose that I have no idea of. What I do know is the universe is on my side. The universe wants me to win. The universe is doing this for me, not against me. I'm not saying this is easy. It's not an easy place to be at when there are tides happening, when there are waves crashing, right? I learned how to get to that kind of space by listening to people, listening to people on YouTube, listening to people tell me these things. And in those times, those lessons would come back that, oh, okay, this is it. This is when I should just surrender. This is when I should not try to fight the waves. So go with flow. Go with flow. Trust. If you believe in God, trust in that. You believe in the universe, trust in that. You believe in spirit, you believe in your ancestors, trust in that. It applies to everyone when I say go with flow. Trust that in the grand scheme of things, you have no idea what's happening, but it's for the best. As hard as it might be right now, that's your perception of it. That's your perspective of it. And remember, your perspective, your perception, it's so limited. It's so small. So you have no idea what's happening. This saying that says, trust, believe, and surrender. That's it. You need to trust and believe and surrender. Trust that what's happening is for your highest good. Believe that what's happening is for your highest good, and surrender. And by surrendering, I'm not saying, don't do anything, just sleep all day. No. I mean, in the sense of the hecticness, just give it to the highest power. Give it to the universe, give it to God, and be like, hey, bruh, I'm surrendering now. I'm still gonna move and do what I gotta do, but you know why this is happening. You know why it's moving like this. Also, it's that thing when one is entering a new phase, when there's a transition, when there's change, it's never easy. It's never linear at times, right? This is when faith becomes very important. Whatever faith you may have, this is when it becomes important. This is when it comes to play. When you just are gonna trust in faith and you're gonna trust in the flow and you're gonna trust that like life will sort itself out. Because again, if you're still here, there's still a mission for you. Or else you would just be dead. I promise you, it's as simple and it's as easy as that. If your mission was complete, if you're not supposed to be here, you would just be dead. So you are still here. Your mission is not complete. You are still supposed to be here. It's as easy as that. Trust me. Trust me. As however way it sounds, that's what it is. I felt called to come and make this video to tell you, if you are going through anything that is hard, that is uncomfortable, trust that life will sort itself out. Move it flow. Just remember that life is an ocean. I was watching a video of Liz, and she was saying the highest power made humans, and humans like build skyscrapers, they're building spaceships, they've built spaceships to go to other planets and all these things. All this technology we have is built by humans. Why would you doubt that the creator of that wouldn't help you in what you're going through? Why would you doubt that the person that made those people, the power that made those humans, why wouldn't you trust that it knows what it's doing when it's doing things? That even in the hardest of situations, it's not just it just threw you there. No, there's a reason, there's a purpose that why that is happening. And also, just the universe is smarter than all of us. The highest power is smarter than all of us. We are extensions of it in the human body with very limited perspectives, very limited perceptions. Trust me, we don't know shit. We don't know shit. The highest power knows, and the highest power is smart, and it's a genius. I mean, just look at nature. I was looking at it today. My view is of a graveyard, and this graveyard, there's like trees around it. It's like a mini forest around it, and then there's just this open space where there are like the graves. Nature is so, it's the polarity of nature. There will always be the good and the bad. That's why sometimes the hard times will come, because they're balancing out the good times. Because if it was only good times, then we would never appreciate the good times, because that's all we'd ever know. So the bad comes so that when the good comes, we appreciate the good, we see the good, and we are grateful for the good. I will go back to the example, to the analogy I was giving. There's always polarity. There will always be good and bad. There will always be times where structure is good and times where to surrender to flow is the best. It's the law of polarity. I was looking at that, and then I was thinking about this. I was like, damn, I speak like this, so get used to me, please. The body is there, are fertilizing the soil. The bodies are fertilizing the soil. The trees around, they look so big. It's a mini forest, guys. They look so beautiful. They're so alive. And I was like, these bodies are fertilizing the soil, fertilizing these trees that are in turn giving us life, that are alive. They're giving us oxygen, that are alive. And that's just the cycle. Like, isn't that crazy? That's to say, again, that polarity, death and life exists in the same space with the graveyard situation. Nature is smart. The universe is smart. The creator is smart. It's an intelligent power. It knows what it's doing. You have no idea. That's why you just have to have faith, because this power loves you, and this power, its ultimate form is love. We know that what God operates out of, what the universe operates out of, what the highest power operates out of is love. So you can always just trust in that. Just trust that God, the universe, the highest power, whatever is happening, whatever shake up is happening, like whatever is happening, it's out of love. I hope you got something from this video. I hope you learned something new from this video. It helped you one way or the other. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.